यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य
ओम प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। ओम ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहित प्रज्ञान घन प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्माहमस्मि सोहमस्मि ब्रह्माहमस्मि। ओम प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। May the Almighty Shri Lord Venkateshwara bestow all kinds of prosperity, health, wealth and eternal happiness with a Paripurna Lakshmi Katakshams to you and the entire your family members and friends. Let us begin Bhagavad Gita, verse number 26 of 11th chapter. Arjuna uvacha ami chatvam dhritarashtrasya putraah sarve sahaiva manipala sanghaihe bhishmadrona suta putrastathasau sahasmadiyairapi yodha mukhyaihi. Arjuna keeps expressing his experience about Vishwarupa Darshan. Especially in these verses, Arjuna, because Arjuna from the childhood, how he constructed by seeing the elders, Bhishma who was his role model and Drona who was also a role model. Because when we grow from childhood age, we see so many great people and we are influenced by them, then we get a kind of a construction with the help of the role model. Many people, they are not aware about Mahatma Gandhi nowadays. Now you see young generations, they are not aware about Mahatma Gandhi because for them it is far away, it has been gone long time. Now people are just endowed with the great people who are in this contemporary. That is what human mind is. We grow with the contemporary people or recently past people who are influenced because they might have passed away, but their influence, their reputations, then the glory of them still continues because the influenced people are available. Like Arjuna also had this Bhishma, Drona and Kripa, Ashwatthama. So Ashwatthama was his age, his friend. But all these Drona etc. people, by seeing whom he constructed his personality, that's what he asked the question, Guru na hatva hi mahan bhavan shreyo bhoktum bhaikshemapi haloke. By killing my Acharya, teacher, by killing my own Bhishmacharya, who was the role model, who was my great grandfather, by killing them, I cannot imagine my victory, I cannot imagine my life hereafter. Therefore, better to take sannyas and live a sadhu's life, not harming anybody. Mind becomes very weakened by having this kind of emotional things. That's what in the first chapter we saw. Now the things have been changed here. Now he could see everybody was entering into his mouth. And especially Dhartarashtra Putraha. Dhartarashtrasya Putraha means the sons of Dhritarashtra. These sons of Dhritarashtra are, they are entering Bhagavan's mouth. It means nobody can escape from Bhagavan's mouth. Now the Bhagavan's mouth is symbolizing the Kalaha. Kalaha means what? The real factor, the real eater of all being. Whether you like or not, you are an edible object for Kalaha. For Bhagavan, every one of us are disease. But one thing, Bhagavan leaf is huge, because when we are invited for some function in South India, especially, the banana leaf is spreaded first. On the banana leaves, all the ingredients, all the dishes are served. So you eat one by one. So all the served materials are on the line to enter in your mouth. In the same way, we are all of us waiting list. Similarly, all of us are in the waiting list. Some of them are confirmed because one time heart attack, second time heart attack, or some kind of disease, the chronic diseases, they are reserved. The principle of time, the principle of Kalaha has to be understood as the God alone. That principle symbolizes in the form of Bhagavan's mouth. So mouth, say for Bhagavan, every being is nothing but edible object. So he digests. So when you accept the fact, yes, of course we are being digested. That is the fact. So what? We live our life. Let Bhagavan do his job. You need not worry, but it's not impossible. When you think about your personality, you worry about your physical system, you worry about your face, you worry about your height and weight and measurement and color of skins. That's what the human nature. And not only that, we also expect so many things from our own people. We also sit on their head to heed them. You have to dress like this, you should be in this color, my wife has to be in this color, my husband has to be in this color. These kind of expectations, these expectations are binding factors in our life. We make more complications in our life. Once we understand everybody in a queue, the queue which leads to Bhagavan's mouth, Kala, you cannot have enmity towards anybody in this world, because everybody will be eaten by the Kala. All of them. He thought he cannot kill the Bhishma and Drona, but he could see they are entering in Bhagavan's mouth. And the Dhartarashtra people, they are also entering. Now he had the revenging attitude that has gone. Because what this avenging and the revenging attitude, I have to kill them. If you destroy physical body of them, then that attitude becomes Shantaha. You adapt the peaceful mind thereafter, after killing them. So killing is not the solution, because he will be born again in the same attitude in the next birth, and he will chase you. Now you are chasing them, they will chase you. That is what TikTok. So when you give, you gain that. When you gain, you will be giving to others. That is the samsara pravarti chakra. In 3rd chapter itself, he have told, so what you give, you gain. Therefore, give with yajna bhavana. Give as a karma yoga. Prepare yourself while doing karma itself. Now Arjuna is getting and understanding a proper things. This world is already in a queue to Bhagavan mouth. Therefore, these Dhartarashtrasya putraha, all these sons of Dhritarashtra's, sarve abanipala sangaihi saha. Not only them, with all other people who are supporting them. See, when you see the bad people are supported by good people, you become tensed, you become stressed. So what the world is, the world doesn't have dharma. That's what you feel. You might have this feel. But here, so all of them are in queue. Bhishmaha, Dronaha, especially he names 3 people's name. Bhishma, Drona and Sutaputra means Karna. These 3 people have influenced a lot in Arjuna's life. Bhishma as a great role model, Drona as a teacher, the Sutaputra as an enemy, as a competitor, because Karna, so he was not aware Karna was his brother. If he would have been aware about this factor, he would have not gone to battlefield at all. This Dharmaputra, Arjuna, Bhima, Nagula and Sakadeva, they respect elders, especially they respect each other, brothers. So without The knowledge that he is nothing but his sibilance, but he could have the vengeance. That's what the world is. That's what the karma pala. Now you think the people who are your enemy may be born in next life as your relatives, as your siblings, or they can be as the parents of you. That's what the norms of this karma palas. These karma palas, they have lots of secrets. That secret is governed by Ishvara. That's what now the understanding taking place. When you understand world is nothing but Ishvara, every fact of the world has to be assimilated and accepted. Now that acceptance will take a long time. That's what the process is on. From Arjuna's standpoint, this process seems to be very difficult, because when he could see the people are entering in mouth, not their side people, even so the people who are from Arjuna's side, they are also going towards Bhagavan's mouth. That's what the next words. Vaktrani te tvaramana vishanti damshta karalani bhayanakani kechid viligna dashanantareshu sandrishyante churnitairuktamangai. The previous words he also mentioned asmadiyaihi api yodhamukhyahi. From our side also, the important, the prominent warriors of our side also, I could see they are also entering your mouth. The fact, nobody can escape. But the only one peculiar thing, Arjuna was not able to see him entering into his mouth. That also is being understood. When everybody is entering his mouth, then Arjuna should have got understanding that I am not exception. But one thing, when you have Ishvara Darshanam, you won't enter into Kala's hand. The body also will demolished in different way, in a positive way. But Jnanis, they don't even take into that incident as an account. They don't worry about the death. They are ready to die, means they are ready to give the Sharira in whatever the manner the Prarabdha works. They don't touch it. If at all they, even though they have the power of changing that, like Bhishmacharya, who had the Ichha Mrityu. Ichha Mrityu means what? You can wish, you can also select the death. But he didn't select it. He just went according to the norms of the law of Dharma. That is the secret. Now he say, Vaktrani te Vaktrani Tvaramana Vishanti Damshtra Karalani Bhayanakani. Your mouth, which is endowed with piercing teeth, and not only that which is terrible one. Bhayanakani means so your terrible mouth. Damshtra Karalani means piercing with teeth. Then speeding, they enter, in very fast, not in slow manner. And Kechid Viligna Dashanantaresu Sandrishyanti. Some of them, they are struggling between your teeth, and some of them are crushed. Uttamangai means some of their heads are crushed with your teeth. Imagine that you are seeing like a horror movie. The devil does the thing. So when devil comes and attacks the people, the same devil will do this job. Now he could see that. But the indication, the symbolic understand has to be the people who are struggling in between. So they are just nearing the death, or they are just undergoing the physical discomfort and psychological discomfort in this world. But only thing, don't consider death only is fearful factor for us. Even life also is fearful factor for the human being. Many of us, we don't worry to die, but we worry and we think a lot to live a life, because the life is endowed with so many conditions. The mind also endowed with so many expectations. Not knowing those expectations or binding factors, we are hanging on our own expectations. Nobody comes and nail you or knife you, threaten you. You should have the expectations, you should go according to your expectations. need not to be just you throw it out. You can live without the expectations. Nobody will come and punish you. Why cannot we do that? Why are not we able to do that? Because that is what the prarabdha works from being in our sankalpa. Therefore, sankalpa prabhavan kaman sarvan partha manogata. See, prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. The first definition of sthita prajna, who has just doesn't care, or who has just given up his sankalpa, his expectations. So when you are not hanging over on your own expectations, you can live a proper life, dharmic life, because your expectations alone is a very huge binding factor. Now, see, by seeing those people are crushed, the Arjuna's expectations about the life, a kind of opinion or presumption or a kind of the expectations with the imagination, everything is being crushed. Now Arjuna could feel something is disturbing a lot, because when you are able to see people are just disappearing, whoever they lived with you, whoever that you were connected psychologically with them, if those people are disappearing, you feel bad. Therefore, you cannot live more than 100 years. So if you live more than 100 years, all your friends, all the people who were your contemporary, if they were gone, the next generation cannot be be equal to you. You cannot go with them. Of course, you cannot even compete with them. You cannot make them understand who you are, and they will also struggle to find who you are, and for them you are gone man. Bhishma also had the same problem. Because of his promise, he struggled a lot. Though he had the mrityu, ichha mrityu, he could have selected death earlier itself. No. So he was there with Duryodhana and he sacrificed himself for the sake of these Pandavas. So all those things coming in Arjuna's mind. Sandrishyante churnitaihi uttamai. Uttama anga means head is the uttama anga. So this visualization, these scenes which is seen by Arjuna, it impacts a lot. And your children has to be trained even. I tell you now, if you want your children should grow with maturity, first you have to take them to the temples. Then you have to take them to these hospitals. How many varieties of diseases, how many varieties of sufferings, and they have to see that is the other side of the life. The youngsters, they go to party, they go to excursion, they go to cinema, they go to park, beach, and they never go to hospitals. If at all any relatives are admitted in the hospital, they go and they want to run away from that place, they escape. The fact has to be dealt with equal manner. So when you are just willing to have a happiest moment, at the same time you should understand the moments, those which are not happy. That's what the life is. Life consists both sides. So now the understanding through Vishwarupa, because Vishwa means Jagat, Jayate, Gacchate, iti Jagat, that which is born and gone, born and gone, born and gone. You live, you will also born and gone, because your tissues, our faces and body, everything is, every day is dead cell. You have to remove a lot. The death, every second it is taking place. But there is a life beyond death. That's what we are living. And we are so intelligent people, we can ignore the sad things and we always pretending to be happy. That's not fair. The life has to be discussed in proper manner. Therefore, now Arjuna's mind is struggling to accept. And also he continues next words, Yatha nadinam bhagavombu vegaha samudrameva bhimukha dravantim तथा तवामी नरलोकवीराः विशन्ति वक्त्राण्यभिवज्वलन्ति. Now when they enter into your mouth, It looks terrible, I accept, but there is a sequence. As though they are pulled like a magnet. Okay? But he doesn't give that example here, but he gives one more example. The ocean. So ocean remains as the ocean. Ocean doesn't depend on any stream, any river, any other pond. Ocean doesn't have the expectations. Already we have this example. So this example was given in the second chapter. In that second chapter, Apuryamana pratitham samudramapah pravishanti yadvat tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve sashanti mapnoti nakamakami. That was a beautiful verse which was in the form of conclusion of whole second chapter. The person who is endowed with knowledge will have the contentment, that contentment which is endowed with abundance of peace. Why I use abundance of peace means peace, but abundance of peace means the density of peace like a ocean. So ocean underneath, it is very calm and quiet. So that is not visible, the surface of the ocean. The ocean is the best example. In the same way here also, the Ishvara is like an ocean. All other rivers are entering, rivers, streams, so many small water sources. Those, they enter, automatically they enter. The ocean is not pulling them. By the nature, they have the flow towards the ocean. In the same way, all these creatures and beings, whether they are the beings on the earth or beings under the ocean or being of Purana Loka and Surga Loka, all of them are setting a path to Bhagavan's mouth. It means what? So everywhere there is a limitation by time wise. The time factor, it does occupies all the people. And also it attracts. This time fact is attract. Because when time comes, you yourself will have the thought and go and have. This is how you selected your life spouse. So nowadays marriage is selected in different way. In ancient time, marriage is selected through the horoscope. You find the horoscope. Horoscope will travel all over the world. I had recently, now even people are behind the horoscope. I am the person who respect astrology, but I am the person who also warn, don't become slave of astrology. Astrology is a science. You have to respect and you have to accept it. But when you become mad about it, you bring every single second. Astrology means you cannot live your life. So you live the life the same way the which has introduced astrology. It has introduced what is bhakti, and it has also introduced what is upasana, and also it has introduced what is the philosophy. So all aspects, bhakti, upasana, philosophy, they are the remedy for your karma phala. You need not to work, you need not to see even astrology, your horoscope. You can see the horoscope, once in a lifetime to have the opinion or idea about your future. When you select life partner, you can see, but the life partner horoscope, it becomes very horrible because one horoscope, it went world around, that came, finally what happened, in USA, I think in Los Angeles. So the two families, they were friends and they were checking for their horoscope. They were just looking throughout the world, and their parents are existing in Tamil Nadu, and these people are looking around the world. Finally, one horoscope which was having proper compatibility, then they came to know. So they are the neighbors in Tamil Nadu. Just they were living with one wall gap. They looked for thousands of horoscopes. Finally they found. That's what the process of the world. That's what the process of world means. That's what Kala. So everything will take on place. You need not worry about it. Just you have to accept. So Nadi means what? A stream, the flow of the life. The flow of the life is towards death, towards time. So nobody can escape from the catch hold, means from the hand of the time principle, which is known as Bhagavan himself. Yatha Bhagavaha Nadinam Ambuvegaha Samudramev Abhimukha Dravanti. How all the river streams, they are just flowing towards ocean. In the same way, Naraloka Viraha, all the prominent warriors of the world of men, Vishanti, they enter. Vaktrani Abhijvalanti, Abhijvalanti Vaktrani Vishanti. They are entering into your blazing mouth. Abhijvalanti Vaktrani means the mouth which is blazing and which has got the flames of Agni. Then he continues, Yatha pradiptam jvalanam patangaha vishanti nashaya samruddha vegaha tathaiva nashaya vishanti lokaha tavapi vaktrani samruddha vegaha. These words we will continue from the next session tomorrow. Harihi Om. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaja Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.